Okay, exercise number 13.2. As I explained in the theory portion also, mostly this 13.2 and especially 1 to 10 question are based on an independent event. Now here in question number 1, what is available? P of A is given, P of B is also available, and find out P of A intersection B. This we have to find out where A and B are independent event. Now very simple. If you know a meaning of P of A intersection B when A and B are independent event, then orally you can answer. Now since A and B are independent event, then P of A intersection B is equal to P of A into P of B. This I already explained you in the theory part. So just multiply and answer is 3 upon 25 over. You can see how simple and how easy question it is. Question number 2. Two cards are drawn at random and without replacement. Remember, we are not putting card back from a 52 playing card. Find the probability of both the card are black. Both the card are black. Now you know that in 52 card there are total 26 black card. Total 26 black card. Okay, so when you draw a first card, so probability of getting black card in a first draw is a 26 upon 52, that is 1 upon 2. Now please be careful, you are not putting back. Means when you choosing a second card, what will happen? There will be a 25th black card and one card less in the denominator. So P of B will be 25 upon 51. And since both are independent event, the answer is 1 upon 2 into 25 upon 51. That is 25 upon 102. So this is the final answer. Now straight away, this question number 3 is a similar type of question. Kindly do it. If you cannot, then please let me know. Question number 4 I am doing. Alright. So please open your textbook. Read this question twice. A fair coin and unbiased die are tossed. Let A be the event. Head appear. H appear on coin and B be the event 3 on dice. Check whether A and B are independent event or not. When I say independent event, then immediately you should understand we should check P of A intersection B is equal to P of A into P of B or not. Alright. So first of all I will try to find out what is P of A and what is P of A intersection B, and then I will check. Okay. So when you throw a die and coin together, here you can see which kind of outcome will appear: H1, H2, H3, H6 and T1, T2, T3, T6. So total there will be a 12 outcome that you can see over here. Now A is an event. Head appear on a coin. So H1, H2, H3, H6. So total outcomes are 6 for A. Means favorable outcome are 6. So probability is 1 upon 2. Now B. 3 appear on a die and only 2 case 3 will be appear, that is H3 and T3. So I have here 2 outcome, favorable outcome I would like to say. Then P of B will be 1 upon 6. Alright. Now what is P of A intersection B? if you want to find out, then A intersection B is H comma 3. That you can understand very easily, because in the intersection means in A and B only this part is common. So favorable outcome is 1. So P of A intersection is 1 upon 12. Now let me check whether P of A into P of B is equal to P of A intersection B is coming or not. And fortunately, once again we are getting, so we can say A and B are independent event. You can see this question is also based on independent event. Very easily you can calculate, no confusion at all. Okay, going towards the next question, that is a question number 6. Once again, you can see almost all the questions are same. E and F are event. P of E is equal to 3 by 5 given. P of F is 3 by 10. Intersection is also available, and we have to check E and F are independent event or not. So this you can check orally. P of F into P of E is equal to what you will get, that is 9 upon 15. 9 upon 50, sorry. 9 upon 50, and this is not equal to 1 upon 5. So we can say that they are not independent event. Purposely I select this question, so there is no confusion. It is not necessary always it will be a independent event. તમને મનમાં એમ ન થઈ જાય કે દર વખતે independent event જ આવે છે ને, so it is not necessary. Okay, coming towards question number 8. Okay, this time P of A is available, P of B is also given, P of A, P of B, and we have to find out P of A intersection B, where A and B are independent event. Now you know that P of A and B are independent event, then the meaning is clear. P of A intersection B is equal to P of A into P of B. So that I will use over here. P of A intersection B is equal to P of A into P of B. So P of A intersection B is 0.12. Now I want to find out P of A union B. Straight away apply your formula P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. P of A is available, given, and this we already obtained in a previous question. So final answer is 0.58. Okay, then going ahead, you know that P of A by B, if you want to find out, then straight away, since it is an independent event, then P of A by B is equal to P of A, and the value of P of A is 0.3. Alright, and similarly for P of B also. Alright, here you will get straight away answer 0.4. You can use this formula also, but no need to find out, no need to use, straight away use this result. P of A by B is equal to P of A, because A and B are independent event. Alright, so today up to 9 sum we are discussing. Tomorrow we will go ahead for the next question.